Well, first off, guys, I just want to say to Samira and the team, I just want to say congratulations on settlement last Friday. We finally got there. It took some time and some persistence and some hard work, and I think a lot of motivation between all of us and perseverance, keeping you in there. But we really appreciate your consistent effort. More importantly, just your patience with it all, and it's all worked out in the end as I said it would. We kept the positivity high, we remained optimistic, and we got there. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. Without you guys, I'm not here. That is it. It's a team effort. It was a hard, obviously more for you than me. But you done it. You done it. Thank you.
Before working with us, obviously you'd sort of been around property a little bit. What sort of made you choose to use a service like Phone Homes, and how has that experience overall been working, remotely from where you are and what we've done over the phone?
First, I was a skeptic. That's like anything else. Yeah. I thought that's not gonna work, and this is a scheme, and but with the time is go with the flow, and this is everything all right. I am grateful, and I don't know. I was sitting there one day. I got phone call from you. I was thinking about really nothing to go in this business. I was thinking to do little business for myself, put this little clothing shop or anything, little thing, and that's happened. You called me, and that was before my birthday, I remember. And here we go.
There we go. Well, I think looking at the current economic times, I think you made the right choice, getting a positively geared investment property over a clothing store business, potentially.
Yeah.
It's a challenging time for a lot of businesses out there, but for us and our clients, obviously, because we're doing everything over the phone and we can work from home as well. Nothing's affected on our end, which is really good.
That's good.
Really, really good outcome for us, I suppose. We've got so many people looking to do the same thing as what you've just done. So maybe you could just speak to those types of people. Maybe they're just, those types of people that are sitting on the fence and haven't used us as a service before, or worked with our team. Could you talk to them just a little bit about how it is working with our team and what that process is like?
I work actually. I am a support worker in disability, and obviously I told all my colleagues to give them advice to put their money the way I'm doing now. With the home and talking to them, because I never dreamed to do that, honestly. I never thought I can do that. Again, one house is enough for me. I am mortgage free. I'm not going to do it again. But obviously, you are very efficient, very professional in your job, what you did. And you put up with me. I was frustrated. I was skeptic. I lost my motivation with all that. But you guys keeping very patient with me, actually. Because sometimes I lost it, really. I lose things when I am upset. But you was there and you support me in many things, and I am grateful for that. Yes, that is. And I give advice to people. Really, they want to do some investment. Like I am just by myself, and I never thought I'm going to do that, but I did it with your help. Without your help, I am not here. Yeah. Thank you again, all of you.
Well, thank you, Samira. It's really good to hear that sort of feedback, and we're glad we could be there to, I suppose, hold your hand and motivate you through the process. That's specifically what our process is designed for, is to try and make a complex investment process easy for you. And we hope that we've done.
Sorry to interrupt you. Still I am. And deny, I can't believe it. Yeah. Still, I'm thinking this is unbelievable.
Yeah.
because it's not easy thing to do that. You know, you go through all that. And I thought, no, that's not true. That is not true. But I see this is going through everything. This is, you know, legal and with all the lawyer, and this is documentation on everything. All is true. Yeah.
Settlement is done last Friday, so yes.
You Ben, aren't you, Ben?
Yeah, that's me, Samira.
Exactly what I image you. This is exactly what I image you. I thought, you know, from your voice.
Well, I'm glad.
Yes.
I'm glad. And same with yourself. It was really a pleasure. I mean, my main role is a part of this between us and all the team and everyone else behind the scenes that you haven't had the luxury of meeting, like me, Jack, and Amelia, that were the front end of it. You know, I just appreciate, obviously, all of our clients and what we do as a company. And I did tell you from the very initial conversation, we went through the strategy session, that we'll be here for you every single step of the way, and made that a very, very, very strong point to be so. Same with Amelia and Jackson, and him being a part of the acquisitions team, and Amelia really the front end of, you know, all the support and the accounts management side. Biggest thing for us is not only the success of the client and the result, but more importantly, you know, what's important for us is the level of, I guess, the kind of happiness you have throughout that period. So there can be some stressful times, but as we had,
that was very stressful for me. I must admit that, but and the road is worth it. You know,
yeah. How do you feel now, though? How do you feel now, though?
I am relieved, of course. I am very excited. I am happy, and I announced it to all my colleagues and friends, and now I'm happy about it. That is a good achievement, you know. Yeah.
There was that day, I think about 2 weeks ago, that we were speaking when you had a rough day, feeling a little bit ill at work, and I said,
I was bad.
Yeah, so we put some good energy out there today, and we be optimistic and positive. I bet you some good news was going to come. And I think about, 2 hours later, we got financial approval from the bank after, you know, a good solid, you know, month plus of trying to get it over the line. So, you know, persistence always beats resistance, and more importantly, that is exactly what we're here to do. So we couldn't be happy with the outcome, and we just look forward to you know, continuing to do what we do, build that relationship, and just get you in a better financial position, start improving that cash flow, which is what this is all about. So,
thank you so much. Thank you. So especially you put up so much with me. I was upset. Sometimes I lost it on you, and I was very frustrated. Sorry about that. Yeah.
This isn't our first rodeo.
Yeah.
A lot of clients in a similar position over the year, in a similar role to yourself. In fact, a lot of clients that we have on board are in a similar career as yourself, Samira. So, you know, very hardworking, you know, very ambitious, very motivated, looking at better ways to set themselves up for retirement and be smarter with their money. So it's not the first time I've been through it, but just glad that we got there in the end. I'm also very happy with the team and the outcome, and, you know, just happy to obviously finally meet you, and more importantly, you know, just to get the result that we've gotten. You know, we couldn't be any happier with it, especially with the times and where we're at right now as well. So again, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all.
One more there, Samira, is on a little bit about Amelia, maybe. You know, we've assigned you Amelia as your personal assistant. How did that help throughout the whole process, having your own personal assistant?
Amelia was very helpful, very patient with me too, and very good to explain things to me. And, you know, I got sometimes difficulty with my accent and my, you know, understanding and all that. She was very helpful. Thank you, Amelia.
No worries. And I think the main thing was that we started at the beginning together, and that we laid those foundations so that I could get to know you and, you know how you worked, so that way we could figure out exactly what processes worked for you as an individual, because everyone's a bit different with how we need to get documents across the line, and whatever makes it easiest for you is what we try and provide here at Phone Homes. So thank you for your consistent perseverance throughout all the different little milestones that we went through, and just your patience throughout the process is really what made this a success for everyone involved. So can't thank you enough for being such a great client to work with.
Thank you very much.
Other than that there, Samira, did you have any other feedback about the whole process and going from here? Is this something that obviously you'd recommend to your friends and family if they were interested in getting an investment property?
Yes, I will. And as I told Ben, I have already talking to a couple of my colleagues to introduce them. And maybe it was for me a little bit longer, but maybe it is for them it's easier because my situation with the, all the things I have to put up with. But altogether I think is a good investment. I believe in that. And definitely I'm gonna tell the family and friends to, give the advice to do what I did. I already talked to my sister-in-law. They're thinking because they're putting money in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I told them in Queensland what I did, and they want all the, the email address and phone and things like that. I'm gonna give it to them, and from there see what they're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, cool. I'm happy. Thank you.
With maybe we can speak about that just a little bit, because obviously you're not from the location where your property is. We're not investing anywhere near where you live, and so for some people that can be a little bit daunting. But obviously, we're chasing the numbers. We only really care about the numbers when it comes to finding something that's really affordable and pays a really good rent. And in comparison to where you live, what we've achieved for you, would you say that it's a smart idea for people to look, elsewhere or interstate when it comes to investing? And does that make the process, we try and make that process not any more difficult. We try and make it just as easy to invest in a different state as it is, right next door. But we can find things and find opportunities that are much better, obviously, in nature. So would you say to anyone out there that's sort of looking at interstate investing that this is a really good solution to tackling that problem?
Obviously, Sydney is no more place. Obviously, it's expensive.
Yeah.
And, for that, what I got is, is a house, 3-bedroom on good area in Queensland. It's not comparing. You get maybe 1-unit bedroom here. So expensive. And this is crowded. Lots of people now, this is from Sydney, going, this is other state to live. I started 4 years ago, and that's why I got to Central Coast. And because I lived in Gold Coast for a year, I loved it. That's why I'm thinking one day I'm going to go there and live. And that was opportunity for me to go for there and do that, get that property with you guys. And I think it's his personal choice, but as my advice for people is don't like living in Sydney, definitely is better value of life and quality in other states than just in Sydney.
Yeah. And that's, not just true, but, now it's a reality for you too. So, you've got a house in a different state, which is pretty cool.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Rich lady. Not really. It's a bank one at the moment. Yeah, but it's good investment.
That's it. All right. Now, any final thoughts from you guys there, Ben, Amelia?
Well, I just think it's a huge accomplishment for yourself there, Samira, and pat yourself on the back. This is not something that, you thought you would have been doing 6 or 7 months ago, and now you've come to the end of it. You've achieved your goals, and this is just the first one. So, we'll be here to support you for many years to come, and, if the opportunity comes up again, then obviously we're going to continue supporting you to reach all your goals to get you to financial freedom. So, feel free to pick up the phone whenever you need to get in contact with us. And, we're here to hold your hand throughout the process moving forward as well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all for your support.
No worries, Samira.
A lot of work left to be
Very
done.
welcome.
We'll continue to keep working through these times. It's not going to stop for us.
I mean, you are still there, is it? To the house is finished. You're still there, is it? You guys?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of work to do still, Samira, so,
don't leave me alone to the end.
We'll be here for you all the way to the end and therefore after. Speaking to a lot of clients at the moment, and just where we're at in the marketplace, we're not stopping. In fact, we're busier than ever. And as you already know, we're only just a phone call away. So I'll still send you some motivation throughout the next coming weeks and months, as I always do.
Thank you.
And we'll continue to be in touch as always, pretty much for the next 5, 10 years, 20 years, until we get you to where you actually need to be. So look forward to continue to build the relationship as we already have. And as always, we're just going to keep getting to work and keep making it happen for you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you all, and I hope in very coming future I see you all and have a party.
100%.
I think I already said lunch is on us, so we'll go down somewhere nice. Maybe others down at the Marina.
No, it's gonna be on me. You did all the work. It's gonna be on me. Definitely. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
No worries, Samira. Well, thanks so much for your time today. And make sure you rest up and enjoy, the moment, because, this is just the beginning. We've achieved a big goal, and now let's look forward into the future and see what goals we're going to achieve next.
Thank you all, and I can't thank you enough for all that's your work. Appreciate that really. And see you when I see you. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll talk shortly, I'm sure.